When Season 15 came to an end, a lot of us thought our questions would be answered. But with that crazy, unexpected ending, we were actually left with more questions than we started off with. So today we're going to go through the top 5 Season 16 questions we have based off of what Season 15 ended off with. Season 16 from this point in time is very far off, and it's a very wide term as well. What we're trying to refer to is whatever future installment of Ninjago we're going to get, whether it be a TV special or the probable season that we're mostly getting next year. It's a long wait for the next season. Whatever it is, the questions are still going to be the same. What is going to happen in the future of Ninjago? So let's start off with the number 5 spot in no particular order. These are all just randomized. We just have 5 entries this time. So in the number 5 spot, we have the fact if the Season 11 suits are actually going to stay for Season 16. And the reason I say that is because the Season 11 suits have stayed for so long. And they stay in the show until the ninja go into their specialized suits for the season, around mid-season or a little before mid-season. And so yes, they're probably the longest running suits, but the reason I think they might not use them for Season 16 is because the Season 11 suits are a part of 6. They're supposed to represent all 6 elements, including Nia, and with Nia gone, they might go to suits that just represent the 5 again. But that also brings us to the number 4 spot, and that is, if this whole 5 ninja thing is here to stay, will they find another ninja in the next season? It's completely crazy to think about because 5 ninjas is something we haven't had in a while, but the story possibilities are endless, because before we used to get 4 golden weapons or 4 techno blades, and then Lloyd has his own powers. So maybe with Season 16 we're going to have a similar story where the ninja have to collect 4 artifacts. I really miss that whole 4 artifact thing, and I really wish it's coming back with Season 16. And then Lloyd's obviously on his own with his own powers because he never really seemed to get artifacts. So that's definitely a really old story dynamic that I'd like to see with at least one modern Ninjago season, as well as the possibilities of all the ninja being focused on better since they don't have to focus on 6, but instead 5 this time. In the number 3 spot, we have a little bit of a tragic entry. That is what is going to happen to Cole. Most likely they're not really going to kill Cole. LEGO knows that with Nia maybe gone now, Cole has once again gotten his spot as last place in the best-selling ninjas. Since Nia used to be in last place, but now with Nia maybe gone, Cole gets to take that. But Cole's still a little bit profitable, meaning that they won't really kill him, and I'm pretty sure he's selling well, especially after all those lava arms and Master of the Mountain. So even though Cole's voice actor unfortunately passed away, they'll probably keep living on Cole, but I'm curious to see if they'll change his voice. Maybe they can explain that Jay whacked Cole in the throat and Cole just has a different voice. Or if they'll find someone to mimic Cole exactly, because there's a lot of people in the world, there has to be at least a few that can mimic the voice. In the number 2 spot, we have something that we touched on a little bit earlier, and that is if Nia is really gone forever. We know that she might come in and out since she still exists, but will she be a part of the ninja team again? To me, probably not, and that also ties in with another question if Benthomar will be the new ninja. That's also highly unlikely. He has a kingdom to rule and he can't really frolic with the ninja fighting bad guys. Finally, coming over to the number 1 spot, we have a question that not only started with Season 15, but actually with a few seasons before Season 15. That is, who is the Vengestone buyer and what does he or she want? We thought Season 15 was for sure going to answer this question, with Wajira being really powerful and Vengestone being able to control power. I thought that was an issue. But now, I'm really hoping that the possibility of Garmadon being the Vengestone buyer isn't still gone. I'm pretty excited, and if Garmadon is the Vengestone buyer, I'm absolutely gonna shout. That would be the coolest thing ever. That's something I've been wanting to see for a very long time. Garmadon just coming back in general, that would be amazing. But the reason someone would need so much Vengestone, now that I think about it, is probably to contain a lot of power. Specifically, Nia's power, since she is one with the ocean. Maybe someone wants to lock her up and put her in a Vengestone cage or something like that and draw her power out. But then something else doesn't make sense, because how would the Vengestone buyer know that Nia would have to sacrifice herself at one point to contain that much power? Because this Vengestone buyer has been buying stuff for a very long time, much before the concept of Wajira was even that solid. But maybe this person can see the future. And that's an awesome theory, because the Time Twins, what if they're back? They know how the future is. They've been buying a bunch of Vengestone, and they know that they should probably contain Nia's power to become even more powerful. See, that is a theory where everything works together. It absolutely obliterated my mind. But with that final point, that is all for this video, looking at all the top 5 questions we have for Season 16. Comment down below your theories and everything. This is definitely a right time for theories, because there is so many questions out there. What do you think about that Time Twins one? To me, it just clicks perfectly. Thank you for watching a Season 15 and 16 Thoughts and Opinions video. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.